In this video, we're going to explore another common approach known as the comparison performance appraisal method. Instead of evaluating employees only on individual behaviors or performance ratings, comparison methods evaluate employees by looking at how their performance compares to others doing similar work. This approach helps managers identify relative performance levels within a team, making it easier to see who is excelling, who is meeting expectations, and who may need additional support or development. Understanding how comparison methods work is important because many organizations use them when they need to evaluate performance across teams with similar roles or responsibilities. There are several ways organizations can compare employee performance. 4 of the most common comparison appraisal methods include ranking, paired comparison, forced distribution, and factor comparison. Each of these approaches offers a different way for managers to evaluate employees relative to one another. Some methods provide quick comparisons, while others offer more structured ways to analyze performance across multiple employees. Let's walk through each of these methods and see how they work in practice. The ranking method is one of the simplest comparison techniques used in performance evaluations. With this approach, managers rank employees from the strongest performer to the lowest performer. This method works best in smaller teams, where managers can realistically evaluate each employee's overall performance relative to the others. For example, imagine the marketing department at Connective has a team of 6 graphic designers. The department leader and HR team may review the designer's performance and then rank them from the highest performing designer to the lowest based on overall contributions, quality of work, and project outcomes. While ranking is simple, it can become more challenging as team sizes grow larger. Another comparison approach is the paired comparison method. Instead of ranking everyone at once, this method compares employees 2 at a time. Each employee is paired with every other employee, and the manager determines which person in each pair demonstrates stronger performance. For example, at Slice U, there are 3 pizza cooks: Sam, Alex, and Devin. Sam is compared with Alex and then with Devin. Alex is compared with Sam and Devin. Finally, Devin is compared with Sam and Alex. By evaluating each pairing, managers can determine which employee consistently performs better when compared directly to their peers. The forced distribution method, sometimes called forced ranking, organizes employee performance into categories that resemble a bell curve. In this approach, a small percentage of employees are placed in the highest performance category. The majority of employees fall into the middle category, and a smaller percentage are placed in the lowest performance category. The purpose of forced distribution is to reduce rating bias. Some managers may be naturally lenient and rate everyone highly, while others may be overly strict. This method helps ensure that performance ratings are spread across categories in a more consistent way. For example, Connective might use forced distribution when evaluating its sales team because many sales representatives have measurable performance metrics such as sales numbers, customer conversions, and revenue generated. The factor comparison method takes a slightly different approach by comparing employees based on several individual performance factors, rather than evaluating the employee as a whole. Managers identify key performance factors related to the job, such as communication, teamwork, customer service, reliability, or initiative, and compare employees based on these factors. For example, Urban Attire may evaluate its sales associates by comparing their performance across several areas, including customer service skills, store responsibilities, and overall effort. By examining these specific factors, managers can gain a more detailed understanding of how employees perform in different aspects of their role. Each comparison method, ranking, paired comparison, forced distribution, and factor comparison, has strengths and limitations. The best method to use often depends on the size of the team, the type of work being evaluated, and the goals of the performance appraisal process. As an HR professional, selecting the right evaluation approach requires thoughtful judgment and an understanding of how different appraisal methods influence employee motivation, fairness, and performance outcomes.